Hello, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and please check out my channel for other updates about Zeeworld. So the last update about Twist of Fate, Ranbir remarried Prachi at the police station in front of everyone, and Rhea agreed that she is not Ranbir's wife at the police station in order to save herself from going to jail. And finally, Prachi was able to win against Rhea and Pallavi. Let's continue. Prachi says to Rhea that she did not only win this challenge, but she also got back some of her relations. Pallavi and Aliyah goes to stand beside Rhea, while Grandma, along with Vikram and Shahana, are with Prachi. Rhea says that Prachi can call anyone, but the winner will be who asks Ranbir. Prachi says that Rhea did not see clearly since her forehead is filled with the vermilion, which Ranbir has filled. But now, Rhea must prepare to sleep in the lockup, and they will talk when she comes back to her house. The inspector orders the constable to put Rhea back in the lockup. Rhea says that Prachi is making the biggest mistake of her life. Prachi replies that she made the mistake by forgiving Rhea. However, Rhea must not create a scene, otherwise she will be punished today for all her crimes. Rhea warns Prachi that Prachi should be ready, and Prachi replies that she is always ready, but Rhea must prepare herself when she comes back. The constable takes Rhea away, warning her not to look at her like this, otherwise she will not be allowed to sleep. Prachi leaves with tears in her eyes. Prachi is standing outside, and Grandma comes there asking why is she crying, since she got back the vermilion of Ranbir's name, and even Pallavi blessed her, so why is she crying? Prachi says that she doesn't know what she is doing, since Rhea is her sister, but Rhea is in jail because of her, and she first hurt her on the road, and now this all. Prachi says that she is not liking this, because both of them were not together for 20 years, but she cannot do this anymore. Grandma says that Prachi told her the entire event of Mahabharat, but she forgot to tell her how in that event, Arjun was hesitant to fight with his own family members, but then Sri Krishna gave him the Gyan of Gita, and when in the fight, there is about religion, then nothing else matters, so Prachi should also stand with the truth. As something really wrong is happening in their house, so during the cleaning, the ants also get dirty on them, and Prachi should not be worried. Shahana also says that only Prachi would win since she has Grandma on her side, and they are standing, and Pallavi comes there with Vikram and Aliyah. Pallavi sits in the car, and Grandma informs her that Prachi brought this car. Pallavi says so what, since she is the mother-in-law, so she can take the car. Prachi assures Pallavi that she can take a cab. Then Grandma calls Shahana to come with them since she wants to talk with her. Shahana sits with Pallavi asking her to step aside. Prachi thinks that she feels something is wrong about what is happening, and why can Rhea not be like Shahana? Rhea is in the lockup and she is really frustrated, saying that Prachi has played a really dirty game as she even forced her into this jail and even made Ranbir apply the vermilion, and she is sure that Prachi had made a plan with those NGO ladies to get Ranbir apply the vermilion on her. But what about Ranbir, as it feels that Ranbir wanted to do it? Rhea says that she planned a lot about her honeymoon with Ranbir, but she has now been stuck in this lockup. Prachi is out with Ranbir, and what about Mommy, who had the pack of the vermilion? The other criminals ask her that on what charges was she brought into the lockup. Rhea says that she was brought to the lockup on the charges of murder, and then they ask her questions again, so she says that she can murder them if they keep talking to her, and another lady stand up saying that she was also arrested on the charges of murder, so she can kill Rhea since she will be hanged in either cases. Prachi thanks the ladies of the NGO, and they says that they are always ready to get the women justice, so she must always think of them all like herself. The NGO lady calls Ranbir saying that she knows that he has realized his mistake, but one warning is necessary. The women ask that what is the need to be with another woman when he has a beautiful wife like Prachi, and he must remain a one-woman man since this is a beautiful relationship, but if he does this again, then he will be locked up in the jail instead of the other woman. Ranbir thanks Prachi, saying that had she not come on time, then he would have been in jail. Prachi doesn't respond, and the ladies of the NGO says that she is angry. Ranbir asks that what is the extent of her anger, informing that just like when a husband comes late, then he knows his wife will be angry. He even owes his ears seeking the apology. However, Prachi doesn't react, and Ranbir even started to perform the sit-up, but Prachi is not moved. Ranbir says that he will be like the roosters until Prachi forgives him. However, Prachi stops him. Ranbir says that Prachi must say it properly that she has forgiven him, and he even asks for a hug, And so Prachi says that he is really good actor, and Prachi also says that even she is a good actor. Ranbir offers them all a lift, and Prachi asks if he has a car, but Ranbir says that whatever belongs to Prachi is also his own, and Prachi replies that her mother-in-law has taken her car. Ranbir goes to bring a taxi, and they says that he is really charming person, and no one will believe that he can do something like that. Ranbir asks the NGO ladies if he can take his wife Prachi back home, and they all assures her that they would always be with Prachi. Both Ranbir and Prachi leave after getting into the taxi, and one of the ladies is still waving at them. The others ask why is she still waving, and she says that Ranbir is really charming, handsome and good looking, and they were all shocked. Ranbir is sitting with Prachi in the car, and Ranbir, after mustering the courage, asks if the ladies from the NGO are Prachi's friends. Prachi asks for the reason, and Ranbir says that because they were all saying that they would always stand beside Prachi. Prachi says that Ranbir should think of them as a friend, since they are always ready to stand beside her. Ranbir asks that what can he give Prachi for Valentine's Day, and Prachi replies that he has already given her, and it is the vermilion. Ranbir says that it always belongs to her, and Prachi replies that Ranbir forgot about it. Ranbir asks that why did Prachi not apply the vermilion, since she never does this even when she is really angry with him. Prachi says that she only applies the vermilion as a makeup, and Ranbir asks that why is she making him angry, since he knows that she doesn't speak what is in her heart, and he knows that Prachi sent the police to the hotel because he was with Ria. They both stop talking. Prachi falls asleep and she rests her head against Ranbir's shoulder, and Ranbir also feels as a husband, and they both fall asleep. Ranbir wakes up when the driver stops the car, and he informs Prachi that they have arrived. Prachi wakes up and gets away from him. She rushes out of the car. Vikram is on the phone with the lawyer apologizing for being so late, and the lawyer says that the good news is that Ria will come back in the morning. He asks Pallavi what she wants to say, and she replies that she will talk with him later. Pallavi stops Prachi as she enters the house, saying if she thought that she would allow Prachi to do whatever she desires after what happened at the police station. Vikram requests Pallavi to stop, and Pallavi asks that why did he not say anything at the police station, since Ria is locked up even when she is the daughter of his best friend, and she always thought of him as her father. Prachi says that even she is the daughter of Vikram's best friend, so she could have felt bad if Vikram did not stand by her, but Pallavi did not think of it. Aliyah says that Prachi always thinks that she is right, and she is the one who booked the luxurious car for them both. Prachi asks if she can also book one for Aliyah as well. Aliyah replies that she has been sitting in those even before Prachi was born, so she must stop this sarcasm. Prachi replies that even she has a lot to tell her, the things which she has kept as a secret, and if she started revealing them, then her aunt will be looking here and there. Aliyah blames Prachi, explaining that she is not a nice person, and even her thoughts and plans are disgusting. Prachi says that she has always tried to live peacefully with her and mommy, but they don't let her. Pallavi replies that Prachi is not nice at all, and her thoughts are evil, and even her actions are dirty, but they do not expect anything from her. Prachi replies that Pallavi should talk politely with her. Pallavi says that Prachi doesn't have any manners like those which were taught by her mother. Pallavi started blaming Prachi, asking what manner is she talking about, since she did not help Ria, and now she is in jail. And she calls herself as her sister, and Prachi called her by a lot of names in front of the NGO women, and made Ranbir fill her forehead with the vermilion after calling the police and the NGO. Prachi replies that it was even Pallavi that washed her vermilion from her forehead. Ranbir asks that what happened since Pallavi washed the vermilion. Pallavi replies that it is not like she is saying, and Ranbir must know the entire truth. Prachi apologizes, and Aliyah says not many people have this talent in which they apologize after making mistakes. Prachi says that she never wanted to cause a fight between a mother and her son. Ranbir leaves without listening to them. Pallavi once again tries to scold Prachi, and Vikram sends her to go and sleep, and even advising Grandma to sleep, otherwise she will not be able to when there is light. Aliyah says today was bad, and it is not worth to say anything. Pallavi enters the room where Vikram is sitting. She says that Vikram will really be happy. Vikram replies that he will sleep peacefully, knowing that he has not made any mistake, and Pallavi will find it difficult, since she knows that she wronged Prachi, but she is not accepting her mistake. Pallavi says that she is talking about their relationship, since they are husband and wife, and they need to support each other. But why does Vikram always think that she is wrong? Vikram informs her that the person standing in front of him is not his wife. Everyone, including her husband, son and mother-in-law, are saying that she is wrong, but she is not accepting it. Vikram picks the pillows to leave, and Pallavi asks that where is he going to. Vikram replies that he cannot sleep where there is no peace of mind. Pallavi asks that when did Prachi talk with him. Vikram in anger throws the pillow, advising Pallavi how she needs to accept her mistakes, otherwise she will lose her son and her husband as well. He turns, ordering the worker to open the guest room. Ranbir drops something. He kneels down to pick it up, and he is not able to take his eyes off Prachi. Prachi asks that what is he doing, since this is her room. Ranbir coming there says that he tries a lot to understand Prachi's actions, but he has understood a little bit. Prachi wants him to be away, but when someone comes into his life, then Prachi plays her game. Ranbir says that Prachi wants him to keep standing away, but if someone comes close, then she pushes them away. Prachi asks that what is Ranbir saying. She turns and Ranbir holds her hand, saying that she purposefully sent the driver to his honeymoon as she desired that he will fill her forehead with the vermilion, which he did. Prachi says that it was a challenge. Ranbir replies that he doesn't care about it, but he knows what Prachi feels for him. But until she doesn't feel anything from Art, then he will not also feel anything. He will not fall into a trap since she has learned how to swim. Until she doesn't feel anything for him, he would also not do anything. Ranbir says that he tried to convince Prachi of his love before, but now Prachi must know that everything that happens is because of her actions. Either he comes close to her or he goes away from her, then it will be because of her actions. Ranbir turns to leave, saying that he has not seen any girl that looks so beautiful in vermilion like Prachi. Prachi is not able to control herself, and she lies down on the bed holding the pillow. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to like my video, share it, and please subscribe to my channel for more updates just like this. Thank you so much for watching.